Good afternoon, my name is Cadet Riendeau and I'll be acting as platoon leader for Alpha Company 1st Platoon, and this is the briefing of the operations order, situation and mission paragraphs for the fall field training exercise. This is our area of operation, or AO Norwich. As you can see by the red lines that I'm outlining with my mouse, it is to the east and southeast of Norwich University and Northfield, Vermont. This covers dense wooded areas on the face of Payne Mountain, and it also covers key areas such as the Granite Quarries, the Shaw Outdoor Center, and Freshman Field. Our situation. Wind speeds will be between 5 and 15 miles an hour with gusts of up to 25 miles an hour. This means that at night, our troops have to prepare for colder temperatures due to the wind chill. Also, when our troops and enemy troops build fires to warm themselves up, they'll have to take into consideration that the smoke may carry from area to area based on the wind. Precipitation. There won't be any expected precipitation for all of Friday, all of Saturday, and Sunday morning. This means that movements and operations will be unrestricted. However, due to the dryness of the ground, our movements may be amplified by stepping on twigs, dry brush, etc. Visibility will be mainly unrestricted, and there will also be a full moon on Saturday night and a 97% full moon on Friday night. This means that as we are moving, we'll have no problem seeing where we are going during the day, and the moon will illuminate our movements at night. However, we will have to take into consideration that our silhouettes may be visible to enemy forces overlooking the area. Temperatures. There will be a high of 57 degrees throughout the weekend and a low of 24 degrees throughout the weekend. The high temperatures are about seasonal, but the unseasonable low temperatures means that our troops will have to be very prepared to deal with cold weathers. So all three sleeping systems must be accounted for when going to sleep in order to prevent cold weather injuries. Cloud cover. Mostly clear skies throughout the course of the weekend means that if we had air operations or if the enemy had air operations, they would be full go. The obstacles facing our way, mostly steep rocky terrain covering the face of Payne Mountain with sporadic open fields, and the town of Northfield is to our west of the area of operation. This means that civilian considerations must be taken seriously. Also, that our movements will be slowed due to the dense terrain seen on Payne Mountain. Our avenues of approach, we will mostly be using the red trail as outlined by my mouse here, with some movement along the first green trail and some of the blue trail. These trails will be able to support small 4x4 vehicles for a short distance. However, they'll mostly be used for small dismounted units. Key terrain, the trail system as previously mentioned, and there is also numerous ridge lines and hilltops scattered along Payne Mountain. These trail systems are important because this is a main access way for our movements. Our enemies notice this and will be more prone to attack these trails as we are moving about them. Observations and fields of fire. There are mostly wooded areas, which means that our observations will be very restricted and our fields of fire will also be very close quarters, meaning that our engagement will have to be closer than we would like. We're in concealment. There are heavy wooded areas and trees that can be used for cover. This will be opportunities for us to set up our objective rally points. However, the enemy can also use these trees and woods. Our enemy capabilities. Enemy troops are capable of squad movements and tactics. The opposition forces possess units of up to 5 to 7 troops with small arms capabilities. These capabilities mainly include AK-47s and M16s. The enemy possibly has access to AT-4s and small artillery. They have basic communication capabilities such as handheld radios and cell phones. They're capable of holding their position for small amounts of time and have very, very high morale. The most likely course of action, if contacted, will be to return fire and break contact. Their most dangerous course of action is to hold position and fight until the death. We are capable of section and platoon movements and tactics. Units range from 16 to 20 troops per section and about 60 troops per platoon. We also have mostly small arms capabilities, mainly M16s and M14s. We have SINGAR radio and handheld radios are our main methods of communication. Our mission statement: Alpha Company 1st Platoon conducts field training exercise in vicinity of AO Norwich no later than 0500 on the 14th of October 2016 in order to prepare MS3 cadets for CLC Advanced Camp and provide training environment for all MS levels that enhance military skills required for commissioning officers. I say again, Alpha Company 1st Platoon conducts field training exercise in vicinity of AO Norwich no later than 0500 on the 14th of October 2016 in order to prepare MS3 cadets for CLC Advanced Camp and provide training environment for all MS levels that enhances military skills required for commissioned officers. Thank you.